Welcome to CrashRacer. Today we're playing Snooker Blitz and we're going to have a game in the Shanghai Tour. Who is it to break then? Opponent. So opponent's break. Looks a good break. Hope that doesn't go in behind the yellow. No, it's alright, but it's a pretty good break. I think that looks really safe. I don't think they've left anything on. I think my best bet would be if I could get a thin nick off this one here. Just got to watch I don't hit the pack as we come back up, and also need to make sure it's a thin nick. I do not want to be pushing that red towards that pocket. If we hit it fine enough though, we should be okay and should at least be safe. Be nice if we could actually nick him behind the yellow, but I think we've left a shot, but nothing that they can pot. I don't think the one that's slightly loose off the bottom of the pack goes. Well, they're just rolling this. That has not gone right at all, and we are going to be in here. That red there is the easiest one, but then I'm not going to be able to get on the black, so I'm tempted to go for this one if it goes past the other red. If we put a lot of screw on it, we can maybe go for the blue, or possibly even still take the black depending where it finishes. Yeah, it just opens the black up to both pockets taking that one. Rather than the other one, which was easier but still left us tied up. I think I'm going to go for the black, because if we can put a bit of bottom on, we should be able to then get on one of those reds over to the left hand side of the pack as we look at it here. Yeah, anywhere here. Looks like we just need to watch it doesn't go in the middle pocket, but that's fine. Oh, it's glanced off the pack as well, which has opened a few reds up as well. That might come in handy. Should just be able to roll this one in now, and if we try and leave ourselves a nice angle to get on the red by the cushion as well. Just got to make sure we hit it hard enough. That is fine. Should be able to roll the black in as well. Just going to put a little bit of top on, I think, just so we're not too close to the red. Give ourselves a little bit of space to work with, and we can just roll this in. I hope I haven't left that too straight. I mean, if we have, we can just screw back for the black, but that means we're going to be hitting the ball quite hard, which is not ideal really. There's always the chance of rattling the red in the pocket if you hit the ball harder than you need to. Right, where can we screw that back to? Got to think about how we're going to get onto the next red, so I don't want to finish high on the black. That's okay. There's nothing. If we push through though, there's nothing that will pop back in this pocket. So we need to screw back and see if we can end on that one just on the bottom of the pack. I've got to make sure I don't knock that, and also need to make sure I don't slide past it. That's okay. Let's also 24. Release the other one a little bit more as well. Don't think we could use topspin to get past the black, so we'll use backspin again to keep the red this side, and potting this one should open the other red into the opposite pocket then. Just trying to get the power. That should be okay. I think that gives us enough angle to slide past that red so we can pot it into the pocket nearest us. Yeah, slightly high would be good. Again, don't want it straight. And at 32. Least finishing high like this means we can run down. In fact, can we get this one? If we can, this is going to be better. I need to screw back really sharply though to avoid, if possible, hitting that other red. I want to keep this clean, but this is a more tricky red. but it then makes the next one slightly easier. So we've still got
33.
2 open reds. At some point we're going to have to think how to get in and amongst the reds, break them up maybe. Saying that, there is one just off the edge that we might be able to pot if we finish high towards the blue and break the reds at the same time. That's a possibility. That is not as high on that red as I'd like, but that was maximum power. I don't think changing the
40.
spin really would have altered it. Yeah, we're certainly not going to be able to use topspin to get through. That's just going to bury the white in those reds. So again, I'm going to have to use a bit of backspin. See if we can get it to come straight back. If not, maybe we can glance off that other red. Maybe we can open a few reds at the same time here. Yeah, that's worked. Where's that red going though? Up near the green. Oh, that's a little bit nasty.
41.
If we, from where we are, we might still be able to pot that red. Hope I haven't covered it. And a lot of these reds, they're broken quite nicely. We needed to get into them, but a lot of them are covering each other, so we're going to have a few tricky shots now, I think. If we can finish just under the blue, I want to pick that red off the tops, the one sort of near the pink spot if possible. Oh, it's hit the other red. I didn't realise it was going to hit that. We're on something though.
48.
We're on these two here. In fact, can we get that one? I might go for this one. Bit of topspin. We can get it through for the black. We've just got to watch, because I think we are going to connect with that other red to the left, and we've just got to watch we don't knock that red towards the pocket and block it for the black. No, we're all right. It just glanced it,
49.
so we're okay. 49 break. This is going to get us a half century. In general, the reds are reasonably well split. I'm wondering if we concentrate here, if we can get a maximum break maybe. I'm starting to think of it. I mean, we've not even secured the frame yet, so we've got to be careful.
56.
And if there's any massive risks, I'll just take whatever colours I need to secure the frame, but I'm going to be trying to take blacks with every red here if possible. We can just roll that one in, and we're nice on the black. Gives us a good angle as well to get
57.
the white back up for one of these reds. The way they're sort of lined up lends itself more to all being potted in this same pocket, and that is not ideal there. We're on something, but it's not perfect position. I wonder, yeah, I'm going to do that instead. I was looking really to pull right round the back
64.
and take one of the longer ones, but we can just nestle in the middle of the reds and pick off this one, and that then unblocks the red behind us into this pocket as well, all the while trying to give ourselves as many options as possible and make as many possibilities as possible for where the reds can get potted. Got to watch I don't leave this black too straight. If it is at all straight, if anything, I want it to be a slight angle so I can
65.
screw back. Yeah, that's fine. Last thing I wanted was the white to be slightly higher, so almost straight, but pushing into the pocket. We should be able to screw back here. I don't know if we'll be able to screw all the way and back around the other side. Maybe not, but that should be fine still for taking the ball into the left hand pocket now.
72.
A little bit of screw back to keep the white on this side of the black. Things starting to get slightly easier now. Still got to keep the concentration. But now there's less balls. They're not blocking each other as much. I need a little bit more spin on there because that's not going to get out. If we can screw it, yeah, screw it a bit more. That's a nice position there.
73.
Of course, we've got the red down the cushion still to get, which in a real game on a real table that would be a real tricky shot. In this game it's not quite as hard because you can almost use the cushion to judge the angle.
80.
Now, how straight are we on this? We are not quite far enough on this. I'm hoping we can still just screw it back. As long as we can screw it back this side of the middle pocket and get it somewhere near the cushion behind, we'll leave ourselves a shot on the black. That's fine. Again, a nice angle on the black. We should be able to, if we hit this with a lot of power, we should be able to get the white out and somewhere in amongst those two reds. Let's see where it's going to end up. That's perfect there. I'd be quite happy for the white to finish there. That gives me oh, that's going to hit it. Damn. We're okay. We're a bit lucky there.
88.
Now, do I take the one down the cushion? I don't think so, because it's going to be harder to get position on the black, so we'll take this one. It's the easier one and much easier to get position. We've still got that red next to the green to think about at some point. I mean, where I've left the white there is actually not a bad position
89.
if I was taking a shot on that red. I think that's sort of where we need to leave it. We need to give ourselves an angle, firstly so we can pot it, but also get down for the black, because we've secured the frame now. So all I'm doing now is trying to keep this break going and see if we can get a maximum. That's perfect on this next red.
96.
Right, we need either an angle then just to run through for that long red next to the green, or we need an angle so we can get on that one by the cushion. If I can just roll this in, that's fine.
97.
So again, if I can hit this hard, just a little bit of bottom to keep the white this side of the table, can we get back up above that red on the cushion, give ourselves a shot while we're right on it there. That's not ideal. No point finishing there. Yeah, I think I'm going to change tack here. I think we're going to go for the other red. Just need to make sure we've got enough angle. That would be perfect there, somewhere around the blue line. That is going to give us a nice line to pot the red, and then we've just got to get the white back down. It's got a natural angle to bring us back down for the black. Just need to make sure we don't hit any of the other balls. Probably the blue and the pink will be the most likely ones. That's no use finishing there, so I can either put a bit of spin on, or in actual fact I think I'm just going to lay it somewhere there, anywhere here over this side of the table. Even though it's a long shot that would be ridiculously difficult on a real table, in this game the distance from the white to the object ball really doesn't increase the difficulty of the shot at all. I mean, we're struggling to see sort of the line behind the black, but if we can get this lined up, this is a lot easier positional shot this time to get that one on the cushion. If we could finish anywhere near where the white is now, that would be perfect. Anywhere here. Is that going to hit the pink? No, we're alright. I was worried it was going to hit the pink towards the blue and tie those up.
112.
Okay, so this is a tricky one, but the way we've played it, we don't need to do anything other than roll this in and be on the black with a reasonable angle to get up for the yellow as well. Okay, final black then. Don't need to do much with the white. It's going to be heading up towards the yellow anyway. Just concentrating now. Don't want to make any silly mistakes. Want to make sure of all these pots. Yeah, somewhere up, obviously past the blue and pink. Don't want to be in behind them. Would be perfect. Is that going to touch them? It's going to hit the blue. That's okay. That's not really made anything more difficult. And we've got a nice angle now on the yellow just to run round. Possibly, I might even, yeah, we'll see how it works out, but probably going to be playing the green into the same pocket. Yeah, if we can get it anywhere there, I'll be happy with that. That would be perfect. Just want to make sure I'm low on the green, if anything. That's fine, as long as it just gets over the baulk line.
122.
Now we can either screw it back to stay this side, but I'm probably just going to run it through. Let's take the brown in the opposite pocket. Just make sure it doesn't hit the brown. Again, we want to finish slightly on the low side, give ourselves a slight angle. The blue's actually off the spot, isn't it? So it's going to be easier to get on it. I want to try and make these final few pots though as easy as possible. That looks lined up. That was not enough, I think. Want it over near that cushion. Yeah, anywhere around there would be nice.
129.
Put a little bit of bottom on. We can send it down the table and back up. I could put a lot of backspin on and try and hold it, but then you've always got the worry of overcooking it and screwing it straight back into the middle pocket. Is that straight? I need it straight. Don't want to be... Come on, bounce. I'm not sure that's far enough. It's not. That's really awkward. Okay, I can either whack it and send the ball up and down the table, but that is sending the white very near to that pocket. I think I'm tempted just to put a bit of top on and just keep the white over to this cushion at the bottom of the screen. As long as I've got a shot on the black, as I said before, the distance from the white to the object ball doesn't matter. Right. This black then for a 1-4-7 break. Again, I'm going to have to watch the white because it's going to be moving. I've got to hit it hard enough so the black goes in, but I don't want to have the white shooting around the table at a massive speed. It looks like it's away from the pocket. I think we're safe. It's in, and we have got a 1-4-7 break. That's my first 1-4-7 break of the game.
147.
Of course, we've won the game as well, but that soon became secondary once we'd tied the game up. I'm really pleased with that, and now we are part of the 1-4-7 club. As it says, you get a few exclusive things, gears and cues and stuff like that, I think, and also you can now, you're in a table in the 1-4-7 club, so you can try and get more and more 1-4-7s and move yourself up that table. But yeah, that's the end of this video. I hope you've enjoyed that one, and see you soon.